Hello everyone, my name is FusionMX2 and I'm bringing you a team deathmatch on Estate, and I will be using my mini Uzi silenced with stopping power Marathon and Ninja Pro, and well, I will have Semtex and stun grenades, and well, I'm going to take this 8-minute and 20-second time to talk about some tips and strategies you guys should do to make classes and to choose secondary guns. It's probably a frequently asked question in my previous video, and I've been getting a lot of messages asked by a lot of friends and subscribers telling me what should be their secondary, what should be their class, what perks, and well, that's what I'm going to be talking about here. And before I start talking about that, this is an aggressive gameplay, attacking the house and getting those campers, and well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it, subscribe me, and well, comment on it. Anyways, well, in the assault rifle, I will choose the M16A1 first, and I will always put a holographic or a red dot with a scavenger, stopping power, and ninja. But the first perk, I really don't recommend it that much because you guys, you can choose Bling Pro or a Sleight of Hand Pro or any other perk. But I usually choose scavenger because I like getting ammo from the floor and not having to change guns to guns I do not use and don't like. And well, my search and destroy class is the M16 also, but it has Bling Pro with a silencer and holographic. And I really do recommend I really do recommend the M16 as my first assault rifle choice, and well, kills very fast. And the second perk, I do recommend ninja and stopping power. And anyways, to the second in the assault rifle classes, I will choose the ACR, just because that gun is so accurate, low damage, but since it hits every single bullet you shoot, it's gonna kill us equally fast as any other gun. And well, put on stopping power on that with a silencer, or you can also use a red dot, but I just want a silencer on it because makes it even more accurate, and no red dots on the maps, and well, it has a good iron sight. Anyways, the third one is the TAR-21 silence with stopping power, scavenger, and ninja. That's mine, but I will recommend I actually do recommend scavenger because a red dot and anything else on that gun is pretty bad. Its attachments are not great unless you want to use a noob tube or a holographic or any other attachment. But I would recommend scavenger, and the gun with stopping power, of course. With a silencer, its iron sights are good, and well, it's perfect, and it's pretty good accurate, or as you can say, pretty good accuracy. My bad. And for the fourth choice, I would use an AK-47 silenced. Doesn't need stopping power. That's how powerful it is, as I said in previous videos. But it's up to you guys if you want to use the AK. It doesn't have that great accuracy, but it kills pretty fast if you know how to use it. Well, going to the light machine guns, I will use the AUG. That's the only one I recommend because I do not use any other. I put on a sleight of hand with a red dot on it, or sometimes I put sleight of hand with a silencer on it. That's if I'm playing a search and destroy with it. That's very few of the times I do that. And let's go to the submachine guns. I do recommend the mini Uzi as the first one because it's accurate. It's probably the most accurate one, as you can see, no recoil at all, and its fire rate is high, and it kills really fast. You don't even need stopping power in it either, as I'm going to say the same thing for the UMP-45. That's the second one I recommend. And well, also with the silencer, no recoil. Well, it does have recoil, but not that much, but it has way more than the mini Uzi if you compare. And I'll recommend that with cold-blooded or stopping power. I use it with stopping power, as all my classes I use with stopping power, but that's your choice. Anyways, for all the submachine guns, I would recommend Marathon just to move around quick, stopping power, and ninja. And always have ninja in every single class. Forget about sit rep or anything else. That's a recommendation because ninja, no more heartbeat sensors attracting you, or no more footsteps. You can hear yourself, or they can hear you, or attract any other enemy mobility to hear you, and you will die. Anyways, to the sniper rifles, I would choose the intervention, but now I am using my Barrett 50 cal just because Intervention has been getting me a lot of hit markers lately. I don't know why. It used to be one-shot kill, but now I use my Barrett 50 cal. Gets one-shot kills practically all the time. The intervention I use in search, the Barrett, and every other game type when I want to snipe. I would put on a Barrett 50 cal, probably FMJ. Of course, you need FMJ on every single sniper. Makes it a little bit more powerful. Stopping power, of course. If not, you don't get kills. Never put an attachment that's a silencer. Just put the attachment of FMJ, full metal jacket. That's all you need in a sniper. No more attachments. That's because if you put on silencer or anything else, you're practically never gonna get a one-shot kill. Well, that's what I recommend. And for the first one, I would recommend sleight of hand, or yeah, just sleight of hand. I do recommend sleight of hand. For those quick scopers, or for those that like to do quickie shots or whatever. And well, if you don't, just put on scavenger or bling or anything else you would like. It's your choice. And as a third one, perk, I would use steady aim because I like to no scope sometimes. But if not, I'll just put on ninja. Anyways, as it goes for secondaries, I will recommend the Spaz 12, any attachment. Of course, stopping power, and the M1014 also, stopping power, no attachment. And well, another gun I will recommend as secondary in the machine pistol section is the M93 Africa as my first choice, with a silencer, pretty good iron sights, and as you can see, I swap right now to it. I got killed though. Anyways, that's the M93 Africa. Just make sure you have stopping power also on it with the silencer, because I think the iron sights are pretty nice. And as it goes with the machine pistols, I would also use a TMP silenced or with its extended mags. That's your choice, and that with also stopping power. And well, its iron sights are also good. Perfect. It's a perfectly good gun with perfect accuracy to be a secondary pistol, machine pistol. And the PP2000, you should put FMJ on that. Pretty nice gun. It's like a mini Uzi but smaller, and it just has the same damage. Anyways, as it goes for rocket launchers, I do not recommend any rocket launchers at all. Just because in situations you need to change to your secondary quick, well, rocket launcher is not going to help. You're probably going to suicide or kill yourself. Even though you kill the other dude, but you kill yourself if it's close range. Like right now, I needed the secondary. And if I had a rocket launcher, I would have suicided probably, like I did in the previous domination, right in this map. And well, as you can see, as it goes for the pistols, handguns, as you can call the normal ones, I would choose the M9 with FMJ, and the USP-45 with FMJ or akimbo. That's all I recommend, and also with stopping power. My perks are recommended are scavenger, stopping power, and ninja. And well, my final score is 32-7 with the mini Uzi rushing, and I hope you enjoyed. Like the video, comment, and for those of you that don't know me, subscribe. And this is Fusion Mega X, and have a great day.